Hey everybody, Roger here. Just a quick update in regards to Jussie Smollett's accusation regarding his alleged, again, everybody keeps forgetting to use that word, especially the outrage mob, the alleged assault by people attacking him in the middle of the night, late Monday or Tuesday, early Tuesday morning, 2 a.m.-ish, whatever. A lot of changes to the story, a lot of changes to the narrative have happened, but one very important one that I want to throw out there really quick just so the word can get around is your past catches up to you. To me right now, after finding this, something tells me now that an opportunity knocked for you when this is what I think happened now. You did get beat up. I think you probably got beat up. I don't think you got beat up in any area that was probably able to record. I mean, it seems like the officers so far have looked everywhere. The police force in Chicago, they've looked through all the footage that they can around the times that you said this situation happened. Nothing has been found. So again, you're going to come out and say, oh, well, it did happen and you just don't have it recorded. Or you could say, oh, no, it didn't happen there. It happened, you know, in this corner over here, probably somewhere where nobody's going to see. Again, leave an open-ended answer here. But I'm going to show you guys something that I found, and I went ahead and put it on the Wayback Machine. And again, for those of you who don't know what the Wayback Machine is, it's web.archive.org. Basically, we'll keep a permanent a page that hasn't been deleted or touched or whatever. You can copy a link, paste a link in there, and archive it. And archiving basically means that it's an archive that can't be untouched, even if somebody decides to delete a tweet or delete a video or whatever on any website, not just Twitter. You can save it on here as evidence that this did happen. So, oh boy, this is a big one, people. So this is what I ended up finding. Don't know if you can read that. I'm going to be posting a cover of it. I'll read it right now, but I'm going to be posting a cover of it for this video. It says, in case you couldn't read it, I think someone should kick Donald Trump's ass. That's all. It was made on I think January 2011, January 14, 2011, or June or July. I can't read that language. But anyways, this is 2011. You had an agenda at that point in time. This should come into play when dealing with this investigation, especially considering after the fact, after you filed your initial, or when you called your producer or whatever, and he told you, yes, you should file a police report. I'm pretty sure there was some other verbiage in there as well. Who knows? Who knows? You talked to him, the police came over, talked to you for about an hour, and asked you all these questions. During that hour, they recommended you should go to the hospital. You went to the hospital, and then later, when they asked you for additional information, or they called you back, I guess, don't quote me on this, but something happened where they contacted you, or you contacted them back, because the media was reporting that you alleged people wearing MAGA hats and or face masks or whatever beat you up. And that wasn't part of your initial police report. So the police, you contacted the police, or they contacted you and asked you, hey, you know what? Why is this wasn't part of the original police report? What's going on here? You added that in. I think there was a time in between you talking to the police initially and they were at your hotel or whatever in Chicago up until the point where you were in there and you talked to your friend and you probably got the idea that you needed to go ahead and push an agenda. That's what I think is happening. That's what I think is a plausible scenario here. I mean, what say you guys? I mean, that's what I'm seeing right now, especially in light of this. And then we have the supposed fan mail or anti-fan mail that you guys saw on the cover of my last video in regards to my commentary from last night. And again, I apologize for the audio there. I'm still getting used to the mic. I promise I won't post anything like that again, but thank you for powering through it and giving me all the likes on there. It sounds like you guys found that information valuable, so kudos to you guys for tolerating the horrible audio in there. But I believe I did provide a lot of valuable information there, so I wanted to post it anyways. But within that video, I didn't bring up the two letters that he received, but my cover image of it, there were two letters, and one of them said, you know, had a gun pointed to a cartoon version of him, and it said, "You will die," you know, effing whatever, you know, the N-word. So, and then you see the envelope for it, and I mean, here's the thing. I believe he lives in Hollywood, but he was in Chicago for this, or lives in LA. I don't know, somewhere out there in California he lives in, or New York, one of the two. Again, I don't have my facts there. Correct me in the comments below. But he traveled to Chicago to film. So I don't know how the police are going to be connecting him getting that fan mail. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, did he get it mailed to Chicago, or did he get it mailed in his home residence of either New York or whatever? I don't know. But how could they connect that to the scenario that happened in Chicago at 2 in the morning, -0 degree weather? I don't get it. I don't get it. Nothing is adding up here. Everything seems alleged. Everything seems fabricated at this point. The only thing that doesn't seem fabricated is that you were attacked. Maybe you were attacked. Maybe you instigated something. Maybe the other people instigated something. I think it has zero to do with somebody wearing MAGA hats. I think it has zero to do with politics. I think it has everything to do with you being at the wrong place at the wrong time, if in fact you did have your ass kicked. This proves you have an agenda. This proves to me that you already have a premeditated thought of what you thought of people of a certain demographic, of a certain ideology, hashtag MAGA, and you jumped on the opportunity to go ahead and make this into a story. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you think I'm onto something here? Do you think that this is going to explode in his face? But again, what's going to happen here is this. If we don't keep shit like this in the limelight, you know, like with the MAGA kids and how Nathan Phillips got exposed, how the Huffington Post, Huffington Post article about Trump and the 2 alleged people who were going to take him down, how that report turned out to be false, and the Miller team had to come out and basically say, oh, let's not connect any of Trump's case to this crap over here. I mean, everybody keeps falling for the dumbest shit, and they're going to fall for this again. Until we keep being vocal about it, consistently vocal about it, this is going to continue to happen. It always will. I don't think we'll ever get rid of... Nothing can ever be rid of permanently. We'll always have people who are members of the KKK, whether it's 0.000000001% of the population. We'll always have people who are... and they're not a threat. They're a boogeyman. And we put so much emphasis on boogeyman here. And we're doing that right now with this. Until we call these people out, this shit's going to happen all the time. What are your guys' thoughts? Does this change your mind in regards to him being a victim? Do you think like what I'm saying here might actually be the case, where he looked at this as an opportunity? He just got his ass kicked in the middle of the street for no reason. I don't know. Maybe he met some guy on Tinder or Scruff or Grindr or something, and it didn't turn out as what he thought, and he got his ass handed to him. I don't know. There's all these potential outcomes, but everybody's saying no. Oh, you're so horrible for even questioning this. No, I'm not. You're discrediting people who actually are victims of real hate crimes. You're adding to this and you're milking it, and it's fucking pathetic. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it now. I think. Again, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. All right. Like, hate, subscribe, unsubscribe, share, don't share. I love it all. Peace out.